Welcome.
Yeah. It's like right now, this sacred moment is born.
Yeah. Check in. Do we know our innocence? Do you know how innocent you are? And accept that. I think that's what today's course lesson is about. The Holy Christ is born again in me today. I think that means to be in touch with innocence.
The Holy Christ is born in me today. Watch with me, angels. Watch with me today. Let all God's holy thoughts surround me, and be still with me while heaven's Son is born. Let earthly sounds be quiet, and the sights to which I am accustomed disappear. Let Christ be welcomed where he is at home, and let him hear the sounds he understands, and see but sights that show his Father's love. Let him no longer be a stranger here, for he is born again in me today. Your Son is welcome, Father. He has come to save me from the evil self I made. He is the self that you have given me. He is but what I really am in truth. He is the Son you love above all things. He is myself, as you created me. It is not Christ that can be crucified. Safe in your arms, let me receive your Son. Safe in your arms, let me receive your Son.
Oh, it's beautiful to allow our minds to experience this birth of Christ. Watch with me, angels. Watch with me today. Let all God's holy thoughts surround me. And be still with me while heaven's Son is born. Let earthly sounds be quiet, and the sights to which I am accustomed disappear. Let Christ be welcomed where he is at home. He is at home in deep peace within. The angels are with us. Making sure we feel safe.
Feeling called to this section about God's healers. It says all that they need will thus be given them, but they will lose this understanding unless they remember that all they have comes only from God. All that they have comes only from God. If they believe they need anything from a brother, they will recognize him as a brother no longer. And if they do this, a light goes out even in heaven. Where God's Son turns against himself, he can look only upon darkness. He has himself denied the light and cannot see. So we come back. All we have comes only from God. We try to cling to the things of this world. Jesus calls them the meaningless bits of disunited perception, and will always be grasping. But we can come into this acceptance of everything that is here. And from that place, we know we have everything we need.
Yeah. And we can only really give away the truth. When we find this serenity, this peace of mind, it just extends. It is shared. That's what we can give. And that is everything we need. It comes from God. Jesus says that when we are confused, then a thought of bodies must have crept in. And I think that's what he talks about in this piece that Barret read. That when, if you think you need something from a brother, you won't see him as a brother anymore. You see him or her as a body. And he's saying that we literally can be in a different space, can be in our right mind at all times. This is the invitation from Spirit. And if the thought of bodies creep in, we can see it as a reminder to come back. We just forgot for a moment. Because we are really on our way home. We're going home. Our mind belongs at home. In this deep peace. Actually, it's beyond words. I cannot say what it is. I cannot describe it. So this Christ being born within today it's very, very different from a baby being born in time and space. Or even the belief that Jesus Christ will be born again sometime in the future. That is a distorted idea. The second coming is this experience being born within. And we feel safe. Can really go within, allow this peace of mind to extend. We have such a peaceful vibe here tonight. The prayer is, let us not get lost. Let us not get lost. Because if we do, a light in heaven goes out. And that sounds a bit sad. But that can tell us how important our decision is. Where God's Son turns against himself, he can only look upon darkness. This is the madness that we're letting go of. We are ending the madness of God's Son turning against himself, turning to peace. And it is so simple. Do you feel? Believe you feel this too. But we can hold space here if something needs to be raised up for healing. And don't dig, don't try to find something if you feel at peace. But if there is something bothering, I don't know, Vanessa, you come to my mind. I don't know if you want to share.
Well, I was just praying and asking Holy Spirit, and I just think like between me and Jonas, it seems like there are many different things. He likes to go to a place. He likes to play his songs, and I just like to be home and doing my tasks here for Jesus. And I was trying to find in my mind, like, I don't want to see, I wouldn't like to see the difference. I would like to put my attention what we can, with what we have similar, I would say, just to. And I was afraid because now he has many friends here, and I just don't feel comfortable with these friends. And I want to support him. You know, all this conflict in my mind. I see like he seems to be happy, and what I feel not so happy is because it's difficult for him to support what I like to do. You know, because I spend time in the computer and sit down. He has many judgment about that. It's much the feeling of I want to see the oneness. I don't know. I don't know what is it about. Just feel sad about the situation.
And it sounds like you're feeling like you're getting a lot of opportunities to see the belief that you're guilty or something.
Yeah.
All those situations where there seems to be conflict. You thought you couldn't do what you feel called to do. You thought you have to have an interpersonal agreement or something.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, about food, about it seems like whenever I start to be honest with what I like, and it seems I feel alone.
yeah. But it seems like that relationship gives you a huge opportunity to stay true to the guidance you feel. To be really, really confident in the guidance you feel.
Yeah. Yeah, it just thought in my mind like I'm gonna be alone. Or just thought the people, they're not gonna love me, and I don't know how to be friend anymore.
Well,
but I don't want to be fake anymore. You know, it's just so heavy to people please you, or to be nice, or to start.
yeah, you don't have to compromise. It does feel like you have a lot of opportunities to pray and listen and follow, and probably speak up about this, about what you feel guided clearly. Speak up clearly, strongly at times.
Yeah. Thank you. I didn't know it was so heavy. It was heavy. I didn't know that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. You have to stay true.
Yeah. All right. Oof. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we found a holy instant there.
Not many words are needed. I love coming together here with all of you. Today I just feel the lesson. The Holy Christ is born in me today. Last time I shared I had the belief that I would give birth to baby Jesus when I was younger. But this is better. Holy Christ is born in me today. You know, this peacefulness, this feeling the angels are watching. I feel so safe. When you give birth, you need some help. And the angels are very powerful helpers. And this Holy Christ is born in the mind. I like how the Course helps us experience how profound and sacred and holy it is to come to the present moment. It is not casual. It's something we show up for. It's something we, but without effort. There's a passage called Creating versus the Self-Image. And there's some good stuff there too. Your creation by God is the only foundation that cannot be shaken because the light is in it. Your starting point is truth, and you must return to your beginning. Much has been seen since then, but nothing has really happened. Yourself is still in peace, even though your mind is in conflict. You've not yet gone back far enough, and that is why you became so fearful. As you approach the beginning, you feel the fear of the destruction of your thought system upon you, as if it were the fear of death. There is no death, but there is a belief in death. The branch that bears no fruit will be cut off and will wither away. Be glad. The light will shine from the true foundation of life, and your own thought system will stand corrected. It cannot stand otherwise. Nice. The ego is that branch that bears no fruit. That's what you're cutting off as you seek and choose the truth, the healing. We just want to let our minds go back far enough. He says you didn't yet go back far enough, and that is why you become so fearful. Sometimes when we go within, we can feel deeper and deeper and deeper peace. Sometimes fear comes up, brings us up again to a superficial level, to the world of form. And that's okay, we don't have to blame ourselves. But this is what he explains here. We didn't yet get back far enough to the beginning, to the core, to the source. But we will, that is sure. If you didn't yet, you will. Because yourself is still in peace, even though your mind is in conflict. The self is so peaceful. And from the place, we can look at everything with a little smile. He says in the beginning of this paragraph, he's talking about the devil. Saying, look at your life and realize what the devil has made. The spirit didn't make our life in this world. God didn't make it. Christ didn't make it. The devil, which is death, which is the ego, the no to God, made our life in form. But we can step back into Christ, into self, and take a look at what the devil made and see it's not our life. It's not real. It's not evidence for who we are. It might have been very dramatic. It doesn't matter. Realize that this making of the devil will surely dissolve in the light of truth, because its foundation is a lie. Yeah, the lie is that you're separate from God, that you were born as a body separate. That's the foundation of the life on earth. And that foundation is a lie. Spend a lot of time and focus on a lie. It's nice to realize it's a lie and we don't have to focus on it. All the dream figures, whatever we think about them, can be released, given over. Nothing can affect who you are. We'll just leave you to let the Holy Christ be born. Maybe you just feel really peaceful and feel good about sitting, staying in this peace a little longer. Love you.